Alright, welcome to Razor vs Beidou. So to give you a brief excuse to why I haven't uploaded in a while, I blame Genshin for implementing the resin system, and I understand that this game is both gacha and MMO at the same time, but honestly, if they're gonna make the stats on the artifacts randomly, they should either remove it or, I don't know, just increase the resin cap further than 160. But anyways, we're here, and I just want to say I don't have the perfect artifacts for Beidou and Razor, and I did try, but if you just look at these horrible rolls, you can tell how stupid my luck was. But I just decided to ignore the secondary stats and focus on the primary and the set piece bonuses, since that's more casual, and also it's more viable anyways. Other than that, thanks for waiting, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the video, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe because they really help the channel since the YouTube algorithm tends to focus on that. Oh, and also, make sure to check out my Discord server. A few guys in there continuously told me to advertise it, and I always forget to mention it in my videos. There's a lot of cool people there. I stream anime there sometimes, or I work on the server emotes like this for Genshin characters based on my viewer suggestions, and you could be one of them too. And I am planning to do events in here as well, which also involves giveaways. Other than that though, let's actually continue with the video. So here are the stats. They're both level 76, they're both using Serpent Spine. I was going to use the prototype Animus for Razor, but since I'm focusing crit rate on Beidou, I just decided to put a little bit of crit rate on Razor as well, to make this, a little bit more fair. Moving to the artifacts, this is Razor's, the same build I used last time, the Gladiator 4-piece set with a physical damage bonus on his goblet. Pause the video if you want to see everything. Moving on to Beidou, these are her artifacts. I decided to put a Gladiator set and Thunder Fury set for the damage boost on her counters, and I also decided to put a crit rate on her helmet. Pause the video if you guys want to see all of her artifacts as well. But moving on to their talents, so both of these guys have all of their talents to level 5, and since they're both level 76, all of their talents are unlocked. And also, none of them have their constellations unlocked. Now moving on to the teams, since both of these units are Electro and Claymore units, I decided to just use the same team for both, and I'm going to be using free-to-play characters for the team since they're more viable. I know Fischl isn't free-to-play yet, but she will be soon. Also, the build I have for this team is trash. I did not invest in any of these units, so no need to worry. So let's talk about the teammates. Kea is there for super conduct, and I know it's not going to help with Beidou's counter damage, but she's still going to have to auto attack, so there you go. And Kea has 2 constellations unlocked. Moving on to Fischl, she's really mainly here for the elemental resonance, and she has 3 constellations unlocked. Lastly, we have Barbara the healer. She's there to heal. She has 3 constellations unlocked as well. I know I can technically use Zhongling here, but none of these guys have high elemental mastery, and I didn't build her much anyways. So that's the team. So in this comparison video, we're going to use them both on the same domain first, since they're both Electro, and after that we're going to run them on the Abyss floor 4, since electro damage is buffed. And I also might go ahead and go through the first stage of floor 8, specifically the second phase, and if I am, I'll let you know right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll speed up the video for your convenience, so see ya at the end of the video. Alright, so there we go. That was pretty surprising actually. They were pretty much neck to neck, weren't they? So let me talk about something that might concern you. So I am aware that I didn't really use my counters there that efficiently, and the reason for that was because I'm comparing the two on how quickly they can clear the stage. If I waited for the enemy to attack just to get that 16k-ish counter damage, that would actually reduce Beidou's DPS, since Razor could probably just make up that damage within a couple of hits, while Beidou is just waiting. I know that timing is very important for Beidou's counter, and sometimes I even fail to actually counter the enemy, but even then, thanks to Beidou's massive elemental burst damage, she was able to clear the stages neck to neck with Razor. Razor technically cleared some stages quicker, but if you actually look at his HP compared to Beidou, it's actually significantly lower. So in terms of damage per second, I think Razor's were a little bit higher, but then again, he's much more riskier to use since he's more vulnerable. While Beidou can produce a similar amount of DPS as Razor, she's more safer to use in terms of survivability thanks to her E and her Q. Also, Beidou was way more easier to use in a team since her elemental burst stays with whoever she switches into, so it was easier for me to proc elemental reactions with Beidou as well. Then again, Razor was able to continuously collect energy for his team thanks to his E, and although Razor's elemental burst is a little bit more selfish, thanks to the damage output, by the time his allies' passive elemental skills like KSQ runs out, he either has enough energy to activate their skills again, or the enemies are pretty much dead. Alright, so that was pretty much it for this video. I know it wasn't perfect, so I am planning to make a round 2 video for these guys because I am so unsatisfied with the artifacts that I have for both of these units. But that will take some time. If you guys have any feedback for these videos, please let me know. Also, make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoy the series. If you haven't watched the previous ones, make sure to check that out if you want. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you guys get notified whenever I make a community vote on which units I should compare later on. I will be working on round 2, but I think I should do that progressively. So I am going to ask you guys for any suggestions on who should go against who. And I'll choose 2 most popular ones in the comment section below, and we'll do a community vote on it. I am thinking of Changyan versus Child, but that might be a bit of a stretch. Let me know what you guys think about that. But other than that, bye-bye.